Hello everyone and welcome to our weekly summary for the Divergence University trades. My name is Jordan Kuzmanov. I'm the chief trader in the Trading Academy Co-op, the logo that you see on the screen at the moment. I encourage you to go ahead and check out our website, guys. It's really a useful source for any retail trader. So without any further ado, let's jump to the charts and the things that we have. Now, the first thing that we should mention is that this is the divergenceuniversity.com website. Under the performance tab right here, you will be able to see this table which contains the screenshots for the entry and the exit. It also contains some of the additional data for the trade here, right? And then you have the result. So last week started from the 16th, which means we have just a few trades, and at the very bottom we find crude oil. Two trades actually for crude oil, right here and right here, but let's cover them one by one. So what do you have on the first one? Price pushed up. Clearly momentum is created. I was personally looking for buys after pullbacks, not after this wave, and now I'm going to explain to you why. Very simple. What we got here could be treated as a structure, bearish structure, which suggests a further continuation down after pullbacks. Basically, if this is going to be something which is going to provide the next opportunity for buys, we would like to see here the price giving us pullbacks and only then continuing higher. And this is exactly what we are trading with these two trades in the previous week. The first one, as I said, is based on the fact that this inner structure finished, the divergence is in place. We're expecting pullback and possible push lower afterwards. Price pushed, target collected, mind the level right here. Very important zone. Okay. Next, just to follow up on the story that I'm telling, this is our first wave, pullback expected, and then continuation lower. Now the second, not the second wave, but the pullback structure here developed as two waves. The high was still holding, right? And once this second wave developed, we're looking at this divergence, we're looking at a false break, we're looking at the swing high this time. We have this zone, of course, it's a neither zone, but this is the low, this is the high right there, right? And we're false breaking at the same time, almost simultaneously, this and this, plus the divergence, of course. So knowing that we saw a structure which suggests push lower afterwards after the pullbacks, that comes as a good opportunity here. And one more thing, if we're expecting this ABC to provide a second wave down, or a potential ABC, because that would be, technically speaking, how we can draw it, right? So wave BC is still a potential one, it's not a fact. But knowing that and having this deeper pullback above the 50% of this zone right here means we can actually look for larger targets. Okay, we strictly stick to the 1 to 2 fixed risk reward ratio, but in such cases, if you're not using fixed risk reward ratio system for your trade management, this is definitely a possibility to extend it, and in that case I believe we can be getting a 1 to 3 easily. Just forgot to show the push lower, so moved, profit, worked nice. Dollar cut, on the other hand, a bullish idea which we are also following, and this one unfortunately lost. Here the situation is a bit different, coming from the opposite direction. So this time we have the push in two waves to the downside. This is the 4-hour chart from at least what we see on the chart at the moment. Divergences right here, right? And then the price started pushing to the upside. Now on the 1-hour chart, you can clearly see here a much better structure. Unfortunately, we don't have the 1-hour chart screenshot, but I encourage you to go ahead and see what happened inside here and what kind of conclusion you can make based on that. Furthermore, which was actually the idea of the trade, we got the hidden divergence, bullish hidden divergence. Interesting level to follow right there. We also had the spike, and overall, once the price comes closer to this zone, hidden divergence in place, it ticks up, we're looking for continuation. And as we said, this one failed. Then we have the cable, which also failed. And here what we were trying to do is, first of all, this is 1-hour chart, but again, check out on the 4-hour chart this, which was a potential double top right here. Of course, we had to see the breakout below in order to continue lower, but that on its own was divergence on the 4-hour chart as well, bearish divergence on H4. This is where we see trendline breakouts. This is where we see the price creating the momentum. This is where we see this divergence on the very last part, followed by convergence, and the price is giving us a pullback. Now this pullback, so far so good, those are pre-analysis, pre-entry, right? All that is telling us we would like to see the price going lower. This is where we get the divergence right there. Okay, this is a regular divergence between these two, and this is also the place where we have the hidden divergence. So attacking, of course, we have a nice false break on this part, and we're looking at a sell, which, as we said, pushed higher and within 2 bars managed to kick the trade out. Now, as we can see, we have 2 profits, 2 winners and 2 losers this week, and when you look at the risk reward ratio, this is how it goes. So 50% profitability for the week, equally, but at the end of the day, if you win more than you lose, you can see that you will be still making some money. So that would be all for this week, guys. If you have any questions, leave your comments below. Make sure to check out our Telegram channel, to which you can find the link below in the description. And I guess that's all. Stay safe, have fun, and enjoy your trading. Bye for now.